And we return again at the bottom of the despair, sea of infinite despair and pain. We're going to go this way to Purdance with a Woolberry. I don't really need to go back up here, so it's probably going to be back to London. Wool of the Wolf. That's right, I'm an MP now. I should go back to Parliament. And then I'm probably going to leave here for the Reach again. And so hopefully it goes well, maybe. Is there a straight way? I can sort of do that. So hopefully we'll get the bit more of the Devil's Quest done. We'll get Advanced the Rats. I have a feeling they're going to want to come back here eventually, but that will suck if it does. I'll just have to deal with it at the time. Dodge the rocks. I just need to... Oh no, that's gonna hit, that's gonna hit. Oh, just barely. Whew. Ooh, there's a wreck there. I didn't buy that stupid pane of glass. Oh, so it goes, so it did go. Captain's quarters, please be stained glass. Otherworldly artifact. I'm going to try and kill you. Killed there. Hopefully that resurrection guy just gets blown up soon. Interesting that he's not interested in the one in front of him. This cantankerous. I did not hit it that hard. I don't want to take the risk. Oh, that sucks. Some of that was me slamming into a wall, but oh well. I just need to play that so much better. Hours. It's not worth it at all. Because I just burned 2 supplies for not much of anything. I should be able to get to Purdance fairly quickly. This seems to be mostly a straightaway. I wonder if those dreadnoughts get easier to kill if you have like better equipment, and that's not solid. It sometimes seems like I can do really well and then another ship joins and it's just too hard for me to take track of both. Okay, that is not solid. Behind, I might get something useful here. Does this sell stained glass? No, it doesn't. Maybe I can get stained glass from whatever's down here. Probably not. Fuel. Worthwhile. Okay, I'm close enough I can probably not bother. There's a little something there. Indigo Soar. XP. Is there anything around here? I'll throw Sir Lionel out and see if we can find something. Yes, way over there. Hurry up and get it. I'm close enough to Purdance, it's not too much of an issue. Then I'll just have to like go full steam back. My nightmares are terror's getting up pretty high again. Come on, pane of glass. Jerk. There's another one. I did hit him slightly. Got him. Hearts, that's more important right now. Tin hull. He's too far away. Hurry this up. Ooh, that is is that 20% or 15%, something like that? I might have to go a couple routes through Purdon's just to drop terror enough. Because I don't like it when it's over 50%. I start running into problems. It's a little jumpy there, not quite sure why. Stairs. I did this before and got gossip. Let's see what we do this. Terror's fault. That's fine. How much was it? About 10%. Shops. Selling souls. Gee, I wonder where they came from. Oh, they don't sell fuel here. That's a little issue. I should be able to get to Woolbury without too much issue, but I just can't. I may not be able to do full steam ahead. I'll have to look at the distance. Let's see. No partial successes, please. I have 100% this. That's so irritating. Servant. Alright, let's try with just pile on servants now. On. And servants, more terror, gossip, 200 XP. Okay, I won't need a second run through. Okay, chart. Can I make it there in 2? Oh, that's a problem. I can't do full steam. It's fairly inefficient. That's a problem. I'll need to move away from Perns and hopefully Sir Lionel can find something. I can't fight them. I don't have the ability to do so. Stop shooting me. I'm going away. Come on, Sir Lionel, find some fuel or supplies or something or anything. Where is it? Can't be there, I've already pinged it. Is it that? Whatever it is, I can't find it. No. That's annoying. Hi, Mr. Fluke. Okay. And to the lighthouse. Well, immediately ping. Don't tell me not to tarry. I've taken tea with him a bunch of times. It doesn't seem to change anything, so I'm just going to do the look into the thing. And hopefully that fixes it. Might be. If I can get a decent angle, I'll probably go full steam ahead. Just to get there, but Woolbury a bit quicker. I'm still annoyed with myself. I didn't grab that pane of glass when I meant to. Oh, there's a Skylarks here. Trade them. Ha ha. Train stories. Oh, that's worthwhile. Why are they afraid of this? They'll never quite figure it out. Cage catch. Don't remember the chest set. Well, artifacts, so I guess that's worthwhile. No, that it's not far enough that matters. I'd burn too much fuel for nothing. Maybe Woolbury also has bargains for the things they want. It does happen. What we've done here. So I'll just be going back to London after this because I don't need to go to the upper part of the map anymore. Down to my last barrel of fuel. This is an otherworldly artifact. I don't need anyone. Let's see what this does. It's the last of my uncanny specimens. Yeah, it's 100. It's hard to tell how much they're worth because it's so difficult to actually like get anything and sell them otherwise. Bargains available. Nothing. So, nope. Do I want to go back? Yeah, I need to check in the cult. Coat. Not that it matters. Pause if you need to read. I think they all say the same thing. T, I don't need to. Port report. Don't need to. Go to the off season. And 2, 4. 2 for 5. Okay, that's worthwhile. Don't need to do that. Don't need to do that. Yeah, I think it was on the beach was where the cult was at. Okay, there we go. Visit the cult. That's fine. I don't want to work with them anyway. And license start. That's nice. Yay, one more. 500. The chart's nice. I just need to like figure out how. Stars, okay. Commune with the fluke. Yeah, Scorn and Flukes are trying to figure out how everyone else worked. They were created like some faraway place and by a judgment, and the judgment decided just hated them and wanted them to suffer. And then Mr. Candles kind of invited them into the Neath End, and everything went wrong. And with Flukes. Go lower. Gain more terror and yeah, the Fluke's basically using the shaping arts to create things and trying to figure out how to make them be human. and other things. More or less, they're practicing the shaping arts to turn a thing into another thing. Very depths. Can do both of those. Behold the fluke first. I'm assuming I can do both of them. Very wrong. Oh, it's dying. Complete the ritual. I've got another facet available. I have to check to see what that is. Crimson Promise. I still don't know what those are used for. 2000 XP, Cage Catch, 4 Uncanny Specimens. That's nice. So I'm almost halfway to a level after getting one on last session. Okay. Is there anything else I need? Okay, I'm basically done here otherwise. Back. Where do I go now? Do I just have to like work or what? Halt. Okay, I just need to leave here, I guess. Oh, I didn't mean to burn that blast. I guess I'll get rid of terror while I'm here. Whatever this gets. Pane of glass, pane of glass. Nope. That's fine. Donkey ride. Yes. Terror has fallen. Okay, this should be enough to, yeah, I'm done here. Leave swiftly. Okay, I need to burn the other permit. So, back to London to resupply and such. I hate leaving that open, but like I'll just have to deal with it later. But Will of the Wolf, I'll be an MP and then back to the Reach. So I've got enough fuel now. I've dropped my terror decently. What's the best way in? Up and around. Maybe I'll get into a fight, but like, my hull's looking a bit iffy. I do need to start playing a bit better, because like up till now I've just kind of depended upon my superior stats to win, but like it's not going to be that way for much longer. Keep forgetting which way it goes. Stop running from me. Almost managed to slide back in the way I wanted. Fires 3 shots, then he stops for a while. Then he dies. 10 hull, come on. I did blow him up really well, but like, come on. There should be more bits and pieces than that. I think it's more or less what I started with. How much was he anyway? I think it was like 100 or so. Go up and aim down, I think. It's a little bit of stuttering. I'm not sure why. Maybe I just reset my PC and they'll fix it. And aim down. I keep forgetting I don't need to push the key down. It just goes on its own. Can I make the turn? Not really. Sort of. Maybe. Possibly. Yes. But I did it. No. Jackass. Go away. I do not want to die here. Go away. Go away. Go away. He drove right in front of me on purpose. Before I go anywhere, repair. It's basically everything I earned getting there, or at least the port reports. And turn these. It should be about 300 or so. 300. Secret license chart pardons. Don't need those. Bazaar. Gemstones, no, I won't be doing those. Market, 1, 2, 3, 2. Deal with bank. Oh, that's right, I need to go to the Royal Society for the cage catches. That's that. Okay, I'll have to do that. 1, 2. Anything else I need? I don't want to do. I'll have to do that. I should have thought about that, but didn't. So I'll just go up to the Royal Society before I do anything else. But I am rapidly finishing up here conveniently. Nothing else. Okay, yep. Terror's down to nothing. So they're going to be up there, probably still aggroed. Go around that way. Chug, chug, chug. I need to get to a straightaway and use my engine. Yeah, this is for the ambition. Let's slowly get that done. Let's go straight to a wall. Don't hit, don't hit, don't hit, don't hit. Okay. turning. Actually, I want to do something like this. Oh no, that's too early. Okay, this should work. Alright, there we go. We're in the correct direction. That way looks to be good. It's a bit more fiddly maneuvering, but like at least it's something to do. Is that Tackety? Yeah. I have no idea why there's a Tackety here. I guess they're doing really well over in the Reach. I went straight into that. Got him. Ooh. Failed blast. Oh well. Tail of Terror. I almost... it was one down. Just didn't manage to get it. It would have been nice if I had... what is he doing anyway? It would have been nice if I had got that glass, because I could have gone onto Whirlberry and dropped off the whole thing. But that wasn't too bad. Like, I took more damage than I should have. At least I played it a bit safer. Oh, no. You are a horror now. I don't want to deal with you. Okay. I have to go that way. Oh, look, a contankery. Supplies. Boom! Sovereigns, specimen, supplies, sovereigns. Partial success, that's 100% success. Yeah. Almost half. Is that a glass field? No, that's just the usual background here. Chug, 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 chug. Finally, tax, there was secrets, benefactor. Go with the benefactor, because I've got a bunch of the maps. I'm still trying to figure out what I can use them for. They're not worth it killing at this point. So I'm almost halfway. Completing the quest should, or at least advancing the truth ambition, should get me some XP. Hopefully it gets me more than 400. Sir Lionel, is there anything out there? Ooh, I see something. So one there and one up there, that works. Glass. Yes. So, Woolbury after this. They'll have 2 left over and I'll be able to just clear that prospect. Then I'll head back to the Reach, clear the Lustrum one, and then I should have close to about 6,000 sovereigns at that point in time. I need to get like about 10,000 total to get the final ship. And I need more than that purely for, oh, Skylar's here. Trade supplies, there's terror, don't need that. This guy's. Sky stories are basically free at this point in time, so. Go away. Go away. You go away too. There we go. Lost one supply, terror has fallen. Slam into the wall. Do I want to dither and kill the dreadnought? If those two fight each other, I'll kill the survivor. If I manage to avoid slamming into the wall. Has the other one left? I think they're fighting each other. He's distracted. Uh-oh. Overdid it. But I've damaged the dreadnought a little bit. He's hurting, maybe? He's burning. Yes. Cleanest weaponry. Yes. Ooh, lucky. Tears of Aslet. Jerk. Okay, the dreadnought over there is also burning. He hasn't hit me yet. Oh, this is a mess. No, not in front of it. I'm gonna die. Hold. That's souls. Okay, I need to get by him. I can't fight him. I don't want to even take the risk. No, he's facing the wall. I don't care. Before I got patched, that was actually the fastest way to travel, but yeah, I'm not fighting him. I'm way too low on hull. I got the secondary weapon. It's the glass thing they fire. I think it does more damage per heat than what I've currently got on. But I'm probably going to swap it out when I get there, because I know I do have the stats for it. And then I'm going to spend a whole bunch of otherworldly artifacts to repair again. Ooh. That was iffy, but successful. I am now halfway there. Whew. I'll stop it at the Royal Society, because I think I've done enough today. So when I come back on the next session, I'll run over to Woolbury and complete that prospect. Then head back to London. I think we're pretty much... Yeah, we'll go to the Well of the Wolf, and then we'll go back to the Reach and see how we go from there. Hopefully the Devil does not need to come back here. I'm hoping... Maybe he wants to go to Eleutheria. That will work out well for me. Ooh. We have... our cage catches. I'm pretty sure this is where I realized I only brought 3. Okay, I got 4. Visit, and there we go. Please, unhappy. Hunting flame. Knows why is it coming for you? How House of Jude in London. Okay, we're going there. And where is he headed next? Throne of the Hour King. Not entirely sure what that is. Okay, not doing anything here. Volunteering. Yay, lowered terror, that's fine. Royal Society. Coin flip. Failed. Yeah. Write a port report. Work. Six. Can't do anything further. Wheels Tower. I do not want to burn another Ministry stamp permit. It's dying. All in one tear. Okay. Rochester Club. I don't want to do a race right now. That might be decent for money, but yeah. Oh wait, that's right. I already have some. One more should do it. There we go. That'll be fine. Yay, what I did before. You're buying tea, requisitions. Okay, glass. Excellent. That is hearts at 45. I've definitely got that. I think they're pretty similar. The Des is about double the range. So I'm going to see how that works out. Large weapon slot. Okay, that is a large weapon. So, oh, that's right. Yeah, this weapon, this thing does have a large weapon slot on it, so I don't need to worry about upgrading my ship for the other one. But we'll see how this weapon works out. I've only occasionally got it in the past. So, this worked out quite well. I nearly died. I got another weapon I've been looking for a while. I've got the thing I need to complete this prospect. Oops, wrong one. Woolbury. It's not that far away. So, Woolbury, London. That should get me enough to be at least neutral in what I'm going for. And then I'll have my ambition there. I think everything's going to lead me back away again, so this has been relatively productive and interesting. So until next time, bye.